Peace, 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 family. Public enemy number one, targeted in America, gang stalked in America. And today I want to discuss the events that happened on January 3rd, 2022. So my day starts off, you know what I'm saying, really good, just like every day. You know, wake up, give me some meditation in. And after that, you know what I'm saying, I went and got me a workout in, and I called my brother, and I texted him rather, and asked him could he run me to the store, because like where I'm at, like it's like, way out. I need to go get a couple things, you know what I'm saying? And what happens is, like if I want to go to one of these closed stores and get some water or something like that, then, they'll make sure that those stores don't have it. You feel me? So I go to the store. We go to Walmart first. And in the video I put up yesterday was the street theater going on by the police department. You know what I'm saying? They have a whole scene created where a guy's pulled over and, in a red sweater or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They just sitting there conversing, really. But my brother is a usual suspect, so, you know what I'm saying? Every time I go somewhere with him, then it's already laid out. You know what I'm saying? The first thing he always asks is like, where we going in? Where you want me to take you? So, you know what I'm saying? Things will already be planned out while we're on the way there, right? He's very adamant on like, where are we going like right now? I'm like, shit, at one of the grocery stores up the road. And I try to be a little vague with them because, but it don't matter. They still gonna, you know what I'm saying, be in place, you know what I'm saying? But it just won't be as strategic, if, you know what I'm saying, you're not, that they don't know the exact location. So the Walmart was closed. So we go to the Kroger across the street, right? And we're in Riverdale, Georgia. And what Walker be talking about, you know what I'm saying? Waka Flocka, but that's neither here nor there. But so we're in Riverdale, Georgia at the Kroger, right? I go into the Kroger, you know what I'm saying? They know I've been drinking distilled water lately, spring water. So the whole shelf is cleared of distilled water and spring water. The only thing that's left on the shelf is a bunch of drinking water, right? So I say, you know what I'm saying, I ain't with the bullshit today. And I got the footage of me being in Kroger. And the gang stalking that was going on in there, right? So we leave there and he's like, so where you want to go now? Whatever, this how he's talking for real. So I'm like, well shit, just go up the street, there's another grocery store up the road or something. So he like, which one? You feel me? Always, he's very adamant on specifics. When we have to go this way to go back to my residence anyway. Well, the residence I reside at the moment. Anyway, right? And I'm like, just go up the road. So we go up the road. It's a Little Giants. I said, go here. Go to the Little Giants. There's a usual suspect handler that's following me around the store. You know what I'm saying? Bald-headed guy, black guy, all black on, you know what I'm saying? Just everywhere all I go to, he's behind me, like, you know what I'm saying? Just, watching what I'm, just following me around. You feel me? Which is fine, you know what I'm saying? But, I get me some water and stuff, and, I leave. You know what I'm saying? I get me a few things. I get to the register. She got an attitude. Just, you know how the shit goes. It's all to, get an emotional response from you, right? Now, this is what shit gets. Look, if this, like, you know what I'm saying? This is a movie. We're in the Truman Show, for real. The True Man Show. Excuse me. Anybody who has this on recorded, these events that go on in my life, this is a motion picture. Let me tell you something. When I get back in the car, When I'm in the store in line, I realize I left my phone in the car with the perp. I left my phone in the car, right? Now this same perp, which is my older brother, this same one is the same one that hacked into my phone before. How do you know he hacked into your phone? How do I know? How do I know he hacked into my phone? He hacked into my phone because this is, if this happens, if this is a logical excuse for his reason for saying that this was showing up in my phone, then you guys tell me. So at the time, I'm living in Alabama and I'm working at Mercedes-Benz. And I'm looking at my phone and like his schedule is popping up in my Google schedule, like his whole schedule. Like, you know what I'm saying? He has an appointment at this time. He has a business meeting at this time going on. He has all of this stuff. His whole schedule is in my Google calendar, right? So I'm like, damn, you going to the, you got an appointment over here at this time and this day. He's like, damn, how you know? I said, your whole schedule was popping up in my phone. I said, can you see everything that's going on in my phone? He was like, nah. But mind you now, when I was living with him, while living with him, a phone that I, just a little phone that I used to, you know what I'm saying, use to get on YouTube and stuff, that I used to keep, you know how you keep an old phone, but it was still logged into a bunch of my accounts. It came up missing before I moved out. Right before I moved out. Right? Now, just coincidentally, your whole, schedule is popping up in my Google Calendar. He was able to see everything going on in my phone. But when it was when my phone was hacked, he had all total access to my phone. Anybody who has ever had their phone hacked, it's like a mirror. They're able to it's like they have your phone in their hand. They're able to move, you know what I'm saying, go through stuff in your phone. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, like it was times that I was trying to record through my phone and I couldn't do it. This phone that so let me get to the point. I'm getting off track. So I realized that I left my phone in the car. I get my stuff and I go to the car. Now, I'm on my phone a lot. I know exactly what I left open in my phone. Every tab that I left open in my phone. Certain tabs I don't even go into, right? Because I'm all the time I'm resetting my phone and stuff like that because I'm using the Wi-Fi in this house. This house is owned by usual suspect. You know what I'm saying? One of the reasons I'm in the program. This story gets good, so please be patient with me. You know what I'm saying? It's action-packed, I promise. So I get in the car. My phone is in between the seat. When I open my phone has he's been in my phone. It's on car mode and everything. So he's been on the speakerphone with my phone. You know what I'm saying? It's on it's a bunch of shit on in my phone, right? So I questioned him about it. You know what I'm saying? I said, bro, why you been in my phone? Man, I ain't fucking with nobody. You want a gang stalk? You want to do all this? This program is, you know what I'm saying, no touch. That's cool. You can't fuck with me though. You feel me? That's the thing. So they have to hack into my phones and, and try to put stuff in my man, it's just crazy. But we're gonna get to what we're gonna get to the get to it though. Let me tell you how pussy these, know what I'm saying, perps and gang stalkers are, right? When we're in the position where they've already in the free world, they've already stripped us of everything. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Mentally, you're not in the same space I'm in. I'm gonna take it somewhere you're not gonna go. Even prior to this, he wasn't cut like he wouldn't take it like I take it, as far as I take it. But when you have police behind you, when you have all of this backing and stuff, you get big balls. So, but the tough guy disappeared and the bitch came out yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I took it all the way. I was about to take it all the way there with him. You know what I'm saying? And I posted the video yesterday, but I deleted it because I'm not finna put. I don't feel like I should post it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's graphic as hell. But you know what I'm saying? Like I just didn't want to. Even though he a sucker, I don't want to show him in that light. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to show a man and what a man is. You know what I'm saying? In that position and just in a weak state. You feel me? And fearful. I just don't want the world viewing a black man in that manner. You feel what I'm saying? Just for the fact that's why I deleted it and I posted it and immediately deleted it. You feel me? But he was so shook that, you know what I'm saying, he got out the car. Just no bullshit. When he got out the car, I took the car. But this is what this shit opens up though. I took the car. Everywhere we go, we're being followed and trailed, right? There is no escaping this shit. The only way to escape this shit is death. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. This is a harsh reality that I'm bringing to y'all right now. Other than that, they gonna keep torturing you and doing whatever. And not killing yourself. But don't go out like no sucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, do not do that. We are not suicidal. We don't do none of that shit. You go out like a G if you're gonna do something. But what I'm saying is, this is how my story opens up, right? I'm thinking that I'm on a high. I'm thinking like, okay, you know, I don't know if he didn't have to call the police because you're already being surveilled. He gets out of the car afraid and shit. I just take off in the car. I was about to, you know what I'm saying, hit the highway. I jumped on the highway and shit. Then I said, you know what? But no, let me get to leading up to getting on the highway, right? I get on the main road, which is Terra Boulevard, in my area, right? And I'm riding on Terra Boulevard. I'm running lights. I'm doing all kind of shit, right? This is the real Truman Show. We're on set. This is the most policed area in the county. This is the main road. It's full of police all the time. Look, I ran a light right in front of a police. Nobody followed me, no high speed chase, no nothing, right? It was like, you know what I'm saying? Nothing. Like I'm just going. Running lights, cutting through traffic, doing all kind of shit, right? Because just like in the Truman Show, when he was in the car with that chick and with his wife, and she was trying to escape and shit, and there was nowhere. That's how it was. I'm going. I get on the highway, right? Police got a truck pulled over. This black like monster looking truck that I see often, pulled over, right? Street theater, staged. You know what I'm saying? Lights flashing and shit. I get on the highway. But prior to me getting on the highway, I just start seeing all these paper tags. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking around and I'm like, okay. This is where we at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they already here. They already here. Everyone, they already prepared. They already right there waiting on you to do some dumb shit or do whatever, right? So I get on the highway. You know what I'm saying? Still acting crazy, doing shit in the car, you know what I'm saying? And it's still just smooth sailing. It's a controlled environment. It's a controlled environment. You know how you watch Dukes of Hazzard and shit, the police and all that stuff chasing it? It's a controlled environment. You feel me? Like they had total control of the highway. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of the highway was full of a bunch of damn bots, gang stalkers and shit, you know what I'm saying, perps. So like it was completely staged environment. Like no police showed up, no nothing. So what happened was while riding in the car, I realized he left his phone in the car. So I had full access to a perp's phone, right? So by this time, so now let me go back to in this story. He was saying, how would I know your password? This is my older brother, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're like 2 years apart. We've been raised together our whole lives. I've been with my brother more than I've been with my mother. My mother, you know what I'm saying, left us when we were kids, and we got back, you know what I'm saying, when I moved back in with her when I lived with my grandmother. When I was about 8, we moved back in with our mother or whatever, but my grandmother and my grandfather raised us, you know what I'm saying, up to that point. But, so, he said, how would I know your password? This is how. The first password I put in his phone, open sesame. Open that motherfucker right on up, because I know my brother, just like my brother know me. You feel me? The very first password I tried was exactly what the password that he used for his phone. So now I'm like, okay, let me get into this shit. Let me tell y'all how this program is, though. These motherfuckers already have you surveilled and already tracking you. There was an Apple, a white, you know, one of those small white, it looks like a Sprinter truck, but it's like a mini Sprinter truck. It was a white Apple mini Sprinter truck already trailing me. Deleting everything on his phone that was worthy. That was, you know what I'm saying, all the voicemails, all the stuff like that that was in his phone, right? Anything that could track him to the program. All of this was getting deleted. Y'all hear that noise? This is the truth. All of that shit was getting deleted. This is facts. There was a white vehicle following me when I got off on Langford Parkway in Georgia, in Atlanta, that was following me, deleting everything in this man's phone. This is how strategic this program is. Look, I done told y'all shit on here that I ain't had no business telling y'all. Why would I lie about this? This guy followed, it was a white guy with the, one of those old, like 80s beards. You know, one of them full, yeah, in the truck. So, with an Apple sign on the back of the white small Sprinter truck. Bullshit you not. Deleting everything in his phone to track him to the program. This, I bullshit. Look, so if you're thinking about taking a perp's phone and doing all that stuff, you're being surveilled. They have somebody on there. My thing is, man, look, I'm not gonna get on here and tell nobody to crash and go out and do whatever. But hey, look, from the looks of it to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, you should never be suicidal, but none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But shit, them folk go out with put it like this: don't take yourself out. Don't ever do that. That's not an option. That's not even a way about this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's disrespect to the Most High. But let me continue on this story. So I leave after I realized that the phone, that a lot of stuff been deleted, right? So I still have possession of the phone. I go to Washington Road. I get on Highway 285. If those who are familiar with, you know, Atlanta, Georgia, I get on Highway 285, and I get off on Camp Creek. When I get off on Camp Creek, you know what I'm saying, they already set up. They have cars, they have everything, like, you know what I'm saying, just they have this whole, look, they have shit in place, right? Or they have, I'm not saying the whole highway was staged, but they had enough cars in place to make it appear to a targeted individual that, you know what I'm saying, they're in the right places. You feel me? So I keep going. I get back on the highway, and get off on Washington Road, right? In Atlanta. So I get off, pull over, got to take a leak and shit. You know what I'm saying? Left the car running while I'm taking a leak, right? So when I get off on Washington Road, I pass by. The police are over here. They have this fake street theater shit going on. Again, another car pulled over inside this gas station. And 2 cop cars with the lights on and everything, right? And the whole shit fake. So I get out the car and I cut the car off. Not realizing that he has the key. You know what I'm saying? The car was running. You know, the push start, so you can have the key in your pocket or whatever. He had the key in his pocket. So when I cut the car off, it wouldn't crank back up. I went into the store and I came back out and it wouldn't crank up. But on the way in, the cop was mugging me, so I mugged him back. Like, let me tell you something, man. Look, motherfuckers bleed like you bleed and everything else like you, just like you. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't got no reason to fear no motherfucker who can, look, you have no reason to fear none of them motherfuckers. Whatever they can do to you, you can do to them. Period. But what I'm saying is, so the cop looking at me like, and I already know this is set up, but check this out. This is the point. This is what I want to get to. So me and the cop had words. He acting like he arresting this guy and putting him in the back seat. So they just going back and forth to the car like, if you ever seen a real arrest, this was no real arrest. You know what I'm saying? This whole thing was staged for me, right? They have a guy in a tow truck over here with a noise campaign, letting the car off, picking it back up, doing all kind of shit with the lights flashing and stuff like that. So I go over to the guy in the tow truck just to know what I'm saying, check his temperature, right? And I said, hey, how much you charge for a tow? He said, man, I work for them. I said, I figured you was one of them. I figured you was the police. That's what I told him, right? I got all this recorded. You know what I'm saying? Everything I'm telling you, I have recorded. I'm gonna post it. So I go back to the car, have some words with the police, and he's saying, well, just awkward as hell. Like, I'm standing outside the car. He like, well, if you don't leave, I'm gonna have to arrest you for loitering. And I said, well, you gotta do what you gotta do, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and we'll go from there. He said, okay, well, let me finish with him, and I'm gonna come over there. And then this female cop pulls up, right, in this white SUV. She pulls up. Guess what she tells them? They already knew that. She said, yeah, he's a 33. She said, he's a 33. That's what they call us. She said, he's a 33. And you know what 33 is connected to, right? You guessed it. The usual suspects. He's a 33. Yeah, I'm a 33. That's what they call you when they see you. You're a 33. We ain't even targeted individuals no more. We are 33, and we know the connection of the 33 to the usual suspects, and you know what I'm talking about. She said he's a 33. So I stand over there. They walk over to me, all three of them.